Well, good evening, folks, or good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Quincy Kane here, and this is live stream number 85. And sorry, I was kind of rushing to get this put together, but for this evening's stream, we're doing something. We've had some songwriting sessions before, but for this particular stream, I thought it would be fun to do duets. So rather than just coming up with ideas from scratch, the duets are a thing. For anyone who's not aware, basically, because of TikTok, shorts have become very popular. There's very short form vertical videos are very popular right now. So it might be, hey, Jack, thanks for joining. How you doing, man? How has your week been? I'm just explaining what we're about to do here. So for this segment stream, we're going to be trying to do some duets. Basically, ever since TikTok, vertical shorts have become very popular. And now everyone's got them. Instagram's got them. YouTube's got them. But, they originated from TikTok. And one thing that's pretty cool is a lot of musicians will do duets, meaning they will kind of post themselves performing a single instrument part and then ask someone else to add to that. So my basic example of this, my favorite thing to do is to find drummers. I love finding drummers who just post some kind of drum beat, and then that gives me an opportunity to write music over top of that. I can write a guitar part and add a bass line and then add vocals. And so I thought this would be kind of fun to do. Because in the past, we've been trying songwriting segments, and I think it's a fun idea, but you always have to start from scratch. There's no baseline. And so what's cool about this is this kind of gives you guys a chance to have some involvement. You guys can, I can show you guys a few clips that I've been looking at, and you guys can sort of vote and decide like which drum beat you like best, or what video you'd like me to duet with. And then for future segments, I thought it'd be cool. Maybe you guys could even contribute some stuff. I know some of you guys play instruments. And so if you ever wanted to, I think most of you guys are guitarists out there. And so that'd be fine. If you wanted to write a riff or something, and then I could, do a solo over it, or add, other music parts to it, something like that. Or if there are any drummers who are watching, you guys can submit a drum beat, and then I can select your drum beat for future segments, future episodes, and then write some music to it. So I thought that'd be kind of a cool thing to do. But before we dive into that, let's just see how everyone's doing. Anyone else who is tuning in, don't be shy. Say hello, and let me know what you've been up to. Jack, how's your week been? How's everything going? Anything fun or eventful happened lately? Any highlights of the week? Let me know. And also for Jack and for anyone else tuning in, let me just kind of update you guys. The past couple weeks, I have been participating in a Tony Hawk skate park contest. Maybe that's not the best title for it, but it's a contest where the winner gets a chance to meet Tony Hawk. And when I first entered this, I was kind of it just seemed like something to sort of like you just sign up for, and if you get lucky, you get picked. And so it seems simple enough to do, where I was like, well, I might as well try, like I didn't have any expectations to win, but I just thought like, might as well sign up, and maybe by chance I could get picked. And then if I get to meet Tony Hawk, that'd be awesome. Some of you guys might know that I'm actually quite a big fan of skateboarding. I do it regularly. I enjoy it, and a big fan of Tony Hawk. But as it turned out, it wasn't just a simple sign up and if you get picked, you win. It was kind of like a voting thing, and so I was like, oh, great. There's probably no chance I'm going to win. But when I looked at my rankings, I wasn't that far from first place. I was like, in the upper 50s or something. And I was like, there's got to be hundreds of people in this. That's not too bad. Maybe I've got a fighting chance. So I decided to start posting for people to vote. And they got me up. They got me in the top 10, and then they got me in the top 5, and then next thing I know, I'm kind of bouncing between first and second place. And so I have advanced in the past couple weeks. But today, every Thursday, it's kind of convenient. It's always on my streams, but every Thursday is always the last voting day. And so let's see. So last week was the last day to vote for the top 15. The week before that was the last to vote for the top 20. And today is the last day to vote for the top 10. So today is the top 10. Pretty sure next week is going to be the top 5. But what happens after that, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to be the number 1. I don't know if it's going to be I'm not sure what's going to happen next, but either way, I've been in first place in my group, I should mention. That's the thing that scares me. So there are other groups. I'm not the only person who's first place in their group, but still, that's got to mean something. So, and that's all thanks to you who have watched and who have voted and supported me. So, so if you guys look in the chat, you should see a link there. And if you click that link, it's a free vote, only takes a minute. You just click that link, and it'll take you to the page where you can vote for me. And I really do appreciate that. I appreciate your support and stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's kind of dive in and have a look at some of these beats here. Now, hopefully this works. So you guys might have to kind of inform me. All right, well, let me catch up. Let's see. Jack says, well, my sister and niece are coming tonight, so I've been getting the apartment ready to host them. I'm wiped out right now. Anxiety sucks. Man, I would say that sounds like a fun thing that your sister and your niece are coming to visit, and don't let anxiety ruin that. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but maybe we can just have some fun, kind of making some music, and hopefully that'll calm things down. But I know I've got a sister and some nieces as well, and it's really easy to just get caught up in like the busyness of life, and you're just so focused and so busy, and it's with all trying to catch up. Even recently, I've sort of felt like I just haven't had enough time to do things. Like I feel like I'm just rushing to get everything done, and just kind of like just scrambling, and it's like, man, I just wish I had a little more time, just a little more time. And it's like I keep having to make sort of certain compromises and cut down on things. But I try to remember, it's really tough because sometimes like my nephew or my niece will come and they'll want to see me for a little bit, and I love them so dearly, and but sometimes it's just so tempting to just want to just kind of say, hey, I'm busy right now, maybe later. But I just know that, later on down the road, like, it's such a special gift just to spend time with them. And so it's definitely something you don't want to take for granted. And so just, slow down, just take a deep breath, and just kind of remember, hey, I love my sister, I love my niece. Let me just I've got the time. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but you've got more time than you realize. And you've got the time, and spending time with family, and loved ones, like that's time well spent. And so you don't have to be worried about like wasting time or, letting something else, go to waste, or, not being able to accomplish something. It's like just taking the time to just enjoy being with your loved ones and actually enjoying it, and not letting, your concerns kind of get in the way. So it's a special thing, man. So, but I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers, man. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time with your family. And I hope that helps some, man. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for things to get together, we'll just make some music. We'll have some fun making a little bit of noise. So let me see if I can get this set up to where it works for you. So I'm going to bring up a page. 1 second. Here we go. So you should be able to see TikTok. Let me know if you can see that, and more so, let me know if you can hear it. So I'm going to go ahead. I've got a few tabs opened up. So here's one guy drumming. I've actually done a duet to this guy before. This is Mr. White, or Handsome Future, I think is his username. And he's a really good drummer. And he posts a lot of these duets, so I'm actually hoping to do more. So let me know if you can hear this. So this is one pick. I've got 3 up right now. To be honest, I actually went through and found like a bunch of them, but I wanted to find a way where you guys could watch it and hear it too. Like I've got all the audio, but I thought it'd be more fun if you guys could see the video and then sort of take your pick and stuff. So anyone who's just tuning in, don't be shy. Say hello. What we're doing, we're going to be writing a song. We're going to be duetting some drummers here. So basically, I'm looking on TikTok right now, and there's a few clips here. And with those clips, I'm planning to let you guys pick, whichever one you like best, let you guys kind of choose, and then I'll take that one into Logic Pro. I can show you here real quick. Where's it at? There we go. Here's my recording software, Logic Pro, so I can bring in the audio file from whichever, clip we picked, and then from there, I can start writing music to it. So, so anyone watching, let me know if you were able to hear those clips. I'll go back one more time. Yeah, so can you hear this guy drumming right now? And is it a good volume, or is it too quiet, too loud? And then if I switch, there's another one here. If it'll play. Here we go. This one's a little bit shorter. It's also a little bit louder, so I might need to turn the other guy up some. Let me turn this guy up a little bit. There we go. And then there was this. This was kind of a nice groove here. So we kind of got 3 picks here. I just want to make sure you guys can hear them. So we got like a nice groove. That sounds good, man. That's a tasty groove right there. All right, we got that. We got kind of this like big breakdown. So kind of like big and powerful. And to be honest, I could probably loop that if I needed to. Like it's a little short. And then we've got kind of some odd timing. So this is like our prog entry, progressive metal entry, or progressive rock. Can't hear it all. Yep, that's unfortunate. Let me think why that might be. I know why. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was rushing to get this set up. All right. All right, how about now? Can you hear it? Let me know if that changed anything. So I'll go through and describe them again. So this is kind of the prog rock, prog metal one. Hey, Daniel. Thanks for joining. Let me know if you can hear it now. Now we can hear. Okay, good, cool. Daniel, how's your week been, man? How you doing? So let me update you with what we're doing, and you can let me know how your week's been. We're gonna try to find some TikTok duets and stuff. And one thing I was pointing out, I know some of you guys are musicians. Daniel, I know you play guitar, and so if any of you guys ever wanted to record a clip of you playing something that I could accompany, I could write a solo over it or just add other instrument parts. Feel free to do that, and then in the future we can do this segment again. And I can duet to your guys, entries and stuff. And that is if you want to. Don't feel like you have to, but I just thought, that might be fun. Been pretty great. Yours? It's been a good week. It's been busy but good. Got to, let's see. I've got a new song coming out, just to let you guys know. I actually just uploaded it today. So I've got a new song. All right, cool. Jack's giving me the thumbs up. Got a new song coming out, so it should be distributing to streaming services right now, and I'm planning to post the music video on Monday. So I've kind of been busy trying to make a bunch of promotional content for it, so you'll probably be seeing a lot of that stuff coming soon. So definitely excited about that. So it's been a busy but good week. And then earlier this week, I saw the new Spider-Man movie with my nephew. He's a Spider-Man fan, so that was fun. Just kind of getting out to the movie theater and seeing it with him. Quickie review. Movie was good. I do think it's maybe just a touch overhyped. Like the people who are big comic book fans, like they love it. And it is good. It is a good movie. But I felt like the story kind of gets a little overwhelming near the end and kind of starts losing its impact. And it does end with a cliffhanger. Like there's going to be a part 2 coming out next year. And for me personally, whenever that happens, it's, I just like resolve. I like, feeling like, yes, the story went somewhere and that was nice, like I'm waiting for the payoff. And so whenever something ends with a cliffhanger, it's kind of like, Well, great. Now I don't even know if I like that movie till I see the second one, you know? So we'll see. Daniel says, oh, nice. I hear a new Beetlejuice is coming out. I want to see it since the original is good. That's really cool. I didn't know if they'd be making it. I wonder if it's like a total remake, or do you know if they've got, what's his face? Drawing a blank on the actor. Michael Keaton, reprising the role. That's pretty cool. To be honest, I sorry to admit, but I still have to see the original Beetlejuice. I'm aware of it. I know of it. I'd like to see it, but it's one of those, like, Tim Burton it was Tim Burton, right? I hope I'm not getting that wrong. But I know it was a classic, and one that I just, never got a chance to see it. But yeah, a lot of good stuff looking to come out. I'm definitely excited. All right, so now that I know you guys can hear this audio, let me show you. I've got 3 entries here. I actually downloaded a bunch of other drum beats, but I thought it'd be more fun if you guys could actually see the clips that I chose, and I wasn't able to find them in time. So here's 3 of the ones. So this first one, this is from Handsome Future, and I've actually done a duet for this guy too. And how's the volume? Is it loud enough? Does it need to be louder, quieter? Let me know. But this is kind of a funky one, so definitely like kind of prog rock, prog metal, so. Yep, cool. So that's that one. This next one from Nick Totten. This is like just a good old breakdown. Volume's good. Okay, nice to know. So that one's a little short, but if I had to, I should be able to cut it and I could just have it loop. But that's like a just good heavy breakdown. And then this next one, this is like a good groove. This is from Noah-Khan. Noah-Khan, I guess that's how you say her name. And here's the beginning of it. So just kind of a nice, kind of funky groove. So, what are you guys wanting to hear? We'll call this option A, the prog rock one. Option A. Option B is the breakdown. B for breakdown. And turn this one up a little bit. And then option C is the groove. Option C, option B, and option A. Daniel's digging A. All right, cool. So, don't know if anyone else has an opinion. Now, depending how quickly I can write these, we might be able to do more than one, so we'll see. But I think we're going to go ahead and start with A. So, let's see here. Let me make sure. I think I've actually got the audio for that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got that one. All right. Let's see here. Let me just get the project set up. Okie dokie. Okay. So now, so you guys can see it. There we go. All right, so what I've done here, this is Logic Pro, this is my recording software, and this bottom track down here, this blue track, that is the audio from that clip. So if I play it, okay, so first thing I need to do, I need to get the tempo. Now, hopefully he played to a click. He might just be improvising, but we'll see here. So I'm using a BPM counter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it's saying 90.2. So probably not going to be able to get it perfect. I could try like 181 or something. Whoops. Let's start. I want to start in the middle, just see what we get with that. Now what's nice is, like honestly, like if I wanted to record the guitar, you know, I wouldn't really need a metronome. All right, I think I'm gonna try like 180 or something like that. See what we get with this. Let me turn the click on. That doesn't sound right. Tick, tick, tick. Actually, I don't know how accurate that was. Let's try. Well, we'll just try what it said. We'll try 90. That doesn't sound right to me. Maybe 129. It's also with, it's like a 12 count. Let me see if I can change the, there we go. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, the signature is going to be a 4 count, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, too slow. Let's speed that up. It starts to lose it around there. Try 33, see if that works. Hopefully that's close enough. All right, we're going to try that, see if that works. And the main reason I need that is because I am going to have to use a programmed bass. So I want to try to get that as close as I can. But, you know, in the future, I might actually just bring a bass to plug in because then I wouldn't have to worry about that. All right, here we go. Anyone who's just tuning in, don't be shy, say hello. So what we've done, we've selected this drum beat here. We kind of got this kind of proggy sort of groove beat. Now, let me turn the click off. Kind of shuffle thing. All right, so let's do a little bit of writing. Try to write some music to this. Get a good mix real quick. That's not good. Why does that sound like that? Oh. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Let me get like kind of a basic kind of mix. What's happening here? Why am I not able to hear this? Oh, I think I know why. Yep, I got it. Okay. There we go. I hope you guys were able to hear that. Sorry if you weren't. All right, there we go. So that's our drum beat. Yep, anyone who's just tuning in, don't be shy, say hello. So here's the drum beat that we've selected. And let me just get a mix. It's a little loud. All right, that should be. All right, so let me just jam with that for a little bit. Kind of like one potential route. Kind of got a note to it. So let's try to pick something with that note in. Sounds like something you could write a jazz fusion lead over, that's for sure. Yep, yep. So that little tom he's hitting, like it's got a pitch to it, and so want to make sure we get that note in there. But I'd like to do something cool with it, you know, something that's not too like obvious. Yeah, I guess just ends there. So I don't know if we're going to have like a concluded ending. All right, so I think we're going to have I think that's kind of like the key we're going to be playing in right there. So we just need, kind of need like some riffing around that. Let's see here. So I think it's probably going to have some changes throughout. I mean, obviously it's very long, kind of rhythm. You know, it's a long part, and so I'm not going to do like the same thing through the whole loop. But I'm just trying to kind of get a feel for what would complement, because I could do like chords, kind of like that, or I could do something more notey. You know. And I feel like I'm probably going to try to do like a little bit of both. You know, at some point it's going to be kind of just some notey stuff, and then at some point it'll go into chords. So. They're coming together, so trying to get a structure here. So I think when he does those fills, it'd be kind of cool to do like a do-do-do-little-dum-dum-dum, do-do-do-little-dum. It's gonna be tricky. don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, so I like that concept, but I'm just gotta find like the right notes. So let's see here. I think it's got to be something a little more aggressive. Like I don't think I can slide. It's got to be like something like that, you know. See what that sounds like. Okay, I thought that was cool, so. Okay, so I'm getting somewhere. So still not sure exactly how I want to start it. Probably like some chords. But right here, I think we're going to go. Okay, so not there yet. Then it's going to go. It's a 6 count, so if I can hit like a... That could be kind of cool, maybe. Give that a shot. All right, here we go. All right, got a harmonic figure. Party gets kind of heavy, so I feel like I need to like go to some Okay, that might work. About here. So I'm going to record that just so I don't forget that. Oh, messed it up. Oh, didn't even hit the right button, so. So I can polish that up later, but all right, I'm just gonna kind of record. Well, let me play through one more time. I'm trying to get the arrangement figured out. So okay. Okay, so we're kind of starting to get a little bit of an arrangement here. Drop this down. Okay, let me try something. So it only does 2 clicks. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Progression. But I don't know if I want to go from that open. I mean, it might work. I always forget it's 2 clicks. Here we go. wanted to get that intro. All right, so let's see if we can do that twice. 1 second. Let me cut. Cut about right there. All right, so that's one part. Let's see if we can do that again. It's a little sloppy, but this is the writing phase. You know, we're not trying to get like the perfect take just yet. Right now, we're just trying to get something that works. So, all right, here we go. See how that is sounding. So we got that double tracked. Okay, yep, Daniel's saying he can hear it twice. Let me see if this fixes it. It might be, it's probably something with the routing. Oh, goodness. I think you're hearing, darn it, I'm so sorry about that. That had to be annoying. So it was the TikTok track or whatever. So it was the same drum beat, but yeah, it was from, man, sorry about that. Hope that wasn't going on too long. Yeah. The routing can be kind of weird. Like there's things I have to do so I can hear it, and then if I can't hear it, so okay, cool. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's what it should sound like. So hopefully that's fixed. But let me actually, I'm gonna cut this here. All right, hopefully this sounds a little more musical. All right, so now I want to see if I can get this second riff. Where's this start at? It's about there. I'm going to come in on that chord. See if I can get that chord. I think that sounds better. I might need the one guitar to play with me. All right, let's try that again. Oh boy, had to change it up. I might just keep it simple. right, so we're just going to try to get the... Whew, we'll try that again. You picked a tough one, Daniel. A tough one to play along with. So not bad. I'm a little concerned about that first transition. Let me listen back to that real quick. Oh, hey, Isaiah, thanks for joining us. Are you using a Mac from the 90s? I am, yeah. No, it's not from the 90s, but my Mac's from 2012, I think, and yeah, this is Logic Pro 9 if you're like, what is, you know, the software you're using and stuff. But yeah, Logic Pro 9. You can't just update to Logic Pro X or Logic Pro 10. You have to purchase the DAW. So we'll see. So right now we've got this drum beat that we found from a TikTok clip, and it's kind of got some odd timing and stuff, some pretty cool things. And so trying to write some riffing. I've kind of got an idea for the guitar arrangement, but I'm just trying to get some doubles laid down right now, some tracks. And just trying to get like a basic, you know, thing laid down so then I can start adding other layers and a bass track and stuff like that. He goes in, when he first gets to that measure there, he goes to that tom a lot sooner. Let me listen to just the drums real quick. It's like boom, bada 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 bum. So... So yeah, let me listen to that section real quick. He just does it that first time. And then he bails out there, so it's almost like he only does 3 measures. So let's see here. So I think we're going to try to... I got the first bit okay. Let me mute that real quick. So I got to go a little earlier if I'm like trying to match it. It might not matter too much, but... I think it probably makes more sense just to keep the riff like you know, kind of simple or whatever. Let's cut it right there and there. And let's get another recording of that bit. Here we go. So that's the part I gotta punch in at. Let me just make sure that sounded okay. Now, one idea I just had, it might be kind of cool to do harmonies, if I can. To go higher. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see what that might sound like. I'll play with it real quick just to kind of demo it. If that'll harmonize. It might. I'll try both real quick. That could be kind of cool. Messed up on that last one. Let's see what that's sounding like real quick. Oh, hey, Hannah. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so what you're listening, well, let me read the chat real quick. So, hey, y'all, can't stay long, but wanted to drop by and say hi. Might be able to drop by in a little bit, though, maybe 10 minutes from now. I think we'll still be around 10 minutes from now. Sounds great, by the way. Thank you. Yep, what you're hearing, we found a clip on TikTok, just a drum clip, and had a few different clips. This was Daniel's pick of the 3 that I presented, and it's kind of the drummer's really good. It's kind of some prog rock, like some funky stuff happening. And so right now, just trying to lay down some guitar layers. And I had this idea to do some harmonies at this little bit here. I'm trying to sync up with the toms. So let me see if I can get a cleaner playthrough of that, though. Not that I need it super clean right now, but I'm thinking of going. Like that. But this was kind of a. I almost like that better than like just that chord in general. That would actually, you know, harmonize with it maybe. We'll see. Let's give it a shot. No. Mess that up. Let's try that again. I don't even know if that works. I'm basically playing 2 different chords over top of each other, so I don't know if they'll harmonize or not. cool. I think I'm gonna go the simpler route, like semi harmony. All right, one more time. All right, here we go. Okay, and then now we transition into this little bit here. All right. Kill Zero Studios, like the drums. Yep, that's a shout out to, what's his name? On TikTok, it's Handsome Future is his username. Whoops. I keep clicking the wrong thing, sorry. Okay, yep, the drums, really good drummer. It was a TikTok clip from Handsome Future, that was the username. Let's see here. Jack was saying, sorry I keep having to pop in and out. Nope, nothing to be sorry about, but appreciate you stopping by. All right, let me get this next riff here. So trying to sync up with this little, I'm not sure what the name of it. I don't know if it's just some kind of tuned tom, but this little. Okay, so let me practice that real quick. I think we're going to try that. Here we go. Sorry, okay. All right, there's the transition right there. Try it again. Playing that wrong. Let's try that again. All right, let's see here. Cut it there and there. All right, and then we just need one more take of that little section there. All right, let's see if I can do that again. All right, here we go. Yep, so we're double tracking. We just recorded the right guitar, now we're going to do the same thing and record the left guitar. I'll have to see if I want to keep the riff I wrote for this ending. I like the idea of doing, like, you know, big chords, but all right, let's see how all that sounded. We'll start back a little bit. right, not too bad. I'm kind of wondering, I don't know if this will fit or not, but it might be cool when we add the bass to have the bass do like... There's almost this weird boom, 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 kind of like, you know, polyrhythm thing happening. And so I wonder if the bass can follow that kick, dum, 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 you know. Let me do a little test real quick, see if... That could work, so that's pretty cool. That's some funky stuff, man. So the bass would be doing like a... So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So some cool polyrhythm stuff happening there. Let's see what... All right, the riff I wrote for the ending. Might tweak that. I like that concept of going into... that would be better if it needs to be more like a riff thing, so. Now it'd be cool to do. Let's see. Kind of tough. He sort of starts heavy and then kind of... Let's see. I might even end it a little short because I can probably cut it off and make it more of an ending there, but we shall see. Let's see here. Again, I might end it. So Here we go. I think we're gonna have it like end right there. I'll have to tweak that, but let's try that again. Messed up on one of the chords. So I'm going to try to make an ending out of that. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get one more of those. Messed up. I don't even know if I played that exactly right, but hopefully close enough. All right, let's see what we got. All right, that works. Anyone who's just joining us, don't be shy, say hello. So yeah, this is a drum clip we found from TikTok and just laid down a guitar track. You know, here's what we've got so far. Let me do that one more time, sorry. Okay, so not too shabby. I will say it's kind of tough. It's tough writing stuff on the spot because the truth is, like, when I'm writing stuff on my own, like, I don't always go with the first idea I have. You know, I just kind of like, which I didn't do that here, but you know, I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to get a finished product fairly quickly and stuff. So I'm trying not to like be too thorough with the choices, but you know, I probably spend a lot more time with the guitars normally. So, all right, so we can try to get some bass in there. This might be a little tricky because I don't think I'm not so sure he played to a click. I've seen other. Sometimes he'll post other duets and. Usually he'll post the BPM if you know, if he played to a click, and this one he did not. So yeah, I tried my best to find something close enough, but we shall see. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna get a bass track started. So 2, 3, think it would start there. Yeah, kind of right there. All right, so our bass. All right, let's we kind of want to merge the guitar and the drums a little bit. So let me listen to that part real quick. The kick's going kick, 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 or kick, 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 snare, kick, kick, dum, 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 dum. So if we did like a bum bum ba da bum, whoops, let me. Let's see if that works. So almost. I'm going to mute the guitars for now, just to try to get this. Okay, I see. So this has got to happen a little. That might be really quick, so. Sorry, trying to make sure I'm not doing something weird. Okay. See if that's on time. Okay, there we go. Bum bum ba da bum. And then should be able to just loop that. So we take all these and just do 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if that syncs up. Cool. And might just cut that short. I think that works. Did that work? Okay. All right, and then should be able to just loop that. Copy and paste. There we go. Oh, hey, Stan, thanks for joining us. Yep, we are working on this track. So, Stan, just to get you up to speed, we went on TikTok and we were looking up some drum clips. I kind of shared a few that I had found, and this was the drum beat we voted on. This is from the username of, I think his name is Mr. White, but I think his username is Handsome Future. And so this was a drum beat that he posted on TikTok. And you can see this blue track here, and it kind of goes on. And so we actually laid down some guitars for it, and now we are working on the bass. So just to kind of help you hear what we're working on right now, this was the guitar part we wrote for the intro. All right, so the bass, we're trying to kind of match that kick and snare while following the same notes of the guitar. So we're kind of doing bum, bum, ba da bum, because it's doing kick, 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 snare. Yep. All right, so it sounds like it's the same, basic beat. But the notes are going to change, so we're just going to grab all these, move them down there, and then copy, paste. There we go. Okay, now hopefully this will be in time enough. I don't know if it's going to be. It sounds like the bass is getting behind just a little bit, so I'm going to have to like zoom in and like kind of scoot these up a little bit. Is that enough? I meant to do that one a little. And scoot this one. That might be okay. Let's see how that sounded. Maybe a little closer. And let me just make sure I got those notes right. I'm not sure that's right. Yeah, it's supposed to be a D sharp. I had that wrong. So, and then this one should be C. And then let me make sure. C. I think A flat. Sometimes these low notes can be a little hard to. Okay, that seems right. Yeah. That sounded a little off. I don't think I adjusted that one yet. Scoot that one up a little bit. All right, close enough for now. And then we're just going to copy and paste that. But once again, we're going to have to adjust each measure just so it kind of stays on beat, close enough at least. So here we go. We will paste this about here. See what that sounds like. All right, that sounded pretty good. Let's hear it with the guitars. Okay, sounding kind of cool. So then we have a couple choices here. We could either have the bass. Actually, I think what we'll do is the first couple times the bass will just do the low notes, bum bum, and the guitars will do the din-din-din-din-din. But then the second half, the bass will join in. So let's give that a shot. Sorry, trying to find my first bass track. Actually, that's not the right one. This last one should be fine because we want that C. All right, let's see here. Bum, bum. I think we just need those two notes right there. I think that's right. Oh, forgot the octaves there. And what am I trying to do? I want to hear it with just the drums just to make sure it's syncing up. All right, it's happening a little early. Might actually just kind of be that. No, I think that's a little early. Let me see if it works on the. Okay, that kind of works. And we'll just copy and paste that. See if that stays on beat. Okay, cool. And then the second half, it'll be cool to join the guitars going boom, boom, da-da-da-da-da-dum, you know. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Perfect math. There's 6 beats right there, just like there were in the guitar, 6 hits. Stan's digging it. Let's see here. Let me bring that down a little bit. Okay, so what we're doing now, so now we're matching the guitar riff. The guitar riff's hitting those 2 low notes, bum, bum, and then playing like some little high, like little arpeggio stuff. Well, I don't know if you call it an arpeggio, but... so we just need quick little notes like that. Dum, dum, dum. Whoops. Bum. Do-do-do-do-dum. But I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's see. Bum, bum. Maybe it happens sooner than that. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think it happens there because I feel like the last note rings out. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see if that works. I think that was right. I think that's right. Okay, cool. Okay, and then we just copy paste, just like that. Dum dum, and then the last one's a chord. Do 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 dum. I'm trying to think how you would even play in bum bum. That last one's gonna be kind of interesting. See if that works. Let me zoom that in a little bit. Okay, so I don't actually know if that works. Like, I don't know if that's gonna fit with the guitars because I just picked some random notes that were in key. But we will listen to them together. Hey, Steven, thanks for joining us. You didn't text me, man. I didn't think I had to keep texting you. How's everybody day? Day's been good. Yeah, sorry, I should have texted you. To be honest, before the stream started, I was kind of, I was like really rushing to, like get all this together. So yeah, sorry, I meant to text you, but, yep, things been going good. Stanley says, I feel like Stretch Armstrong. I don't know if you meant Stretch or if you meant Stan Armstrong. With 4 arms and 4 legs and 10 kids wanting a turn. Yep. I keep forgetting. No worries, Steven. I mean, hey, you remembered enough to join in, so appreciate you tuning in. I'll get you up to speed. So what we're doing right now, we went on TikTok and we found I shared a few clips that I'd found. So what we have here is a drum beat that I brought into my recording software. So this blue track you see at the bottom here, where it says drums, this is a TikTok clip. So someone on TikTok played this drum beat, and I downloaded the video and converted it into audio and brought it into my recording software. So really good drummer, really tasty drum stuff. So I went through with the guitar, and I kind of wrote like a guitar part over top of that. And now I'm trying to get the bass in there. So here's what we have so far. I'll play it with the guitar and bass. And yeah, here's what we've got so far. Didn't mean to mute the drums, sorry. Let's try that again. All right, kind of cool. Works for now, I think. All right, so then this next bit, this part's going to be interesting because I think the kick stays at like a consistent pulse. So yeah, so the bass is going to be playing like something totally different than the guitars. Let's listen here. Oh, you know what it is? So the kick's the same pattern. That's interesting. It's the snare. The snare is playing at a constant pulse. It's going pop, pop. Man, that is really funky, man. Pop. Yeah, that snare's going pop, 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 pop. Just staying on that polyrhythm beat. So, hey, Hannah, guess I wasn't back in 10 minutes, LOL. What'd I miss? Let's see. See you, Steve. Oh, Steve, sadly, I do have to leave. I'm glad I got to step in for a second. Enjoy y'all's night. Well, thanks for stopping by, Steven. Hopefully you can tune in for the next one, and hope you have a good evening. Hannah, yep, we're just continuing to work on this track. I laid down some guitar tracks. I'm working on the bass right now. I'll let you hear what we've got so far. So here's from the beginning. So it's coming out kind of cool. It's getting better, you know. I wasn't like super psyched. Again, I've sort of said when it comes to writing for these streams, like I'm trying to give you guys a finished product as quickly as I can. But usually when I'm writing stuff, I'm very particular. Like I don't just settle for the first idea I come up with. I will try idea after idea after idea until I find one that like that makes me go, ooh, I really like that. And so, so there's some cool stuff here, but this is definitely, I'm just trying to get a finished product made. So let's see here. So we are at this section. So what's interesting, this is the same kick pattern as we did for our first bass line. But my concern, let's just hear what that sounds like real quick. I wonder if there's some way we can acknowledge that snare. Okay, so I know it can go bum bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum. So it's a little different. Bum da dum da 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 dum. I feel like if we went to that octave too soon, bum ba dum ba da 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 dum, that might be a little too much. But I think we can do the second one. So, but kind of like that. So let me hear that real quick. Okay, so that's got to be quicker. Ba-dum. See if that works. Bum bum ba da ba dum bum. All right, let's hear with the drums. Okay, kind of works. Maybe we should do the second hit on an octave. Well, I don't know. We can try it, but I think that's going to be better with the kick. Why is that not working? Did the wrong one on the second one. Yeah, I think it sounds better lower. Hannah says, nice. Feel like it's missing something, though. Do you mean the whole track, or do you mean the part that we're at right now? Because we are still writing, you know. So we're definitely not done yet. It might need some lead guitar. I might add some vocals to it. You know, that could be part of it. You know, again, if we go back and listen, yeah, I might just have like a vocal part over top. So, you know, some vocals might kind of bring it out a little bit, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Okay, I guess that's going to be the best we can do for the bass right now. All right, sounds like it's starting to get off again. Maybe speed it up a little bit. All right, cool. And now, just gotta change the notes to C. Again, sounds a little behind, maybe about there. Maybe still a little behind. So I think he might be speeding up a little. All right, that should be close enough. Whoops. Let's get those notes in the right place. All right. See what that fits. If it fits. Yeah, I think he's maybe rushing just a little bit. Okay. And then we can try to copy and paste all of that again. Okay, let's see here. So that bass part's basically just going to repeat. Let's get that about here. See if that fits. Here we go. Nope, sounds like it's getting behind again. Let's see. Not bad, it's like just a little behind on that first one. And then this one, I think, gets a bit more behind. Okay, not bad. this last one, we can probably just let that note ring out. Bum bum ba da ba dum bum. Here we go. All right, let's see what that does. Whoops, might no? Okay. All right, let's see how that works with the guitars. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go back a little bit. Let's see. Where'd everyone go? The chat's too quiet. Watching Quincy concentrate, yeah. Says there's a few people watching, but yeah, sorry. I'm yeah, trying to make this as interesting as it can be. It's songwriting's kind of an interesting thing because it's my favorite thing to do in the world. And you know, I've seen some people kind of be able to make content out of it and stuff, but you know, I am concerned that, you know, I'm the one who's like engaged doing stuff and everyone else is just kind of like, you know, sort of sitting around waiting. And so, you know, if you know, hopefully I can find ways to sort of improve this and make it a bit more engaging. You know, I've been trying out a few new segments, as you guys know, and so I'm trying to, with each segment, try to improve it and see if I can make it a little better than the last one. So one thing that I thought was kind of cool is the plan with this is to take shorts from like, you know, TikTok or, you know, Instagram Reels or whatever. And so if any of you, you know, were to record something and then, you know, tag me in it or something, I could use it and write some music to it. So I thought that'd be kind of fun if any of you wanted to do that. But all right, let's see if this is working. All right, not bad. I got to be honest though. The previous riff I had, the riff I had before this, I think I like that better than what I have now. Let me drag these down here. Is this the old riff? So I definitely have to fix it, but I kind of like going to that like darker note, you know. So I think I'm gonna rewrite the last riff here. Let's give this a shot. All right, here we go. So yeah, I didn't. I feel like there needs to be like a tonal shift, you know, like the kind of notes I'm using now. They're these very kind of like pretty. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right word to describe them, but very pretty, very airy kind of notes. And so now I feel like we need to kind of twist to something, you know, a little, like there needs to be some contrast. Like in my head, I still hear that one note, that note right there. So. So we had that's the riff we had. So let's try. that will work. Let's give that a shot. If I can play it right. So it goes. Okay, so. Give that a shot. And we're going to end it there for now because it kind of just cuts off randomly. And I might have to tweak this ending later, but let me double track that. So that's the right guitar. Now I'm just going to do the same thing for the left guitar. Okay. So there we go. Sorry, I'm just not of help, but I do really enjoy your streams, Quincy. I gotta head out, but thanks for the stream. Night, Quincy, chat. Jack, thanks for coming in. Hopefully, I hope this was entertaining. You know, if it's, I'll try. You know, I'm gonna try a few more songwriting segments, and if there's a way, you know, if there's a way I can make it enjoyable, then awesome. But if this segment just doesn't quite work compared to the others, then maybe I'll have to scratch it. But Jack, I appreciate you tuning in, appreciate you watching. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I'll catch you next time. And you have just some goodbyes in the chat from Hannah and Daniel. So yeah, let me listen to that one more time. And I wonder if I can tweak that to I don't know if I can make that sound like an ending. I'll try. Oh, it might be a little short. If I could have that sustain, so like if I could add some, if I could isolate that hit and add like some reverb to it, I can make it go psh, psh, dun 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 dun, psh, that kind of thing. But we'll just leave it as is for now. I mean, almost sounds like a cymbal choke, maybe. It's just, I don't know. Again, we'll tweak that later. That's like the icing, that's not the core. Let's go back to the bass. All right, so I've got to make this riff here. Let's see. So again, just trying to match what the guitar is doing. And I think this time, since it's kind of more of a riff, because I think the guitar is already kind of hitting those kick hits. Bum bum. Yeah, let's see here. it's the same timing. Dum dum. Dun dun dun. Yep. Dun dun. Whoops. Okay, I think that's right. Bum bum ba da dum 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 da dum. Dum dum. Do the octave. Okay, make sure that works. A little easier when the guitars are muted. So it's behind. Oh boy. All right, that was pretty close. Let me just make sure that is playing the right notes and stuff. Okay, and then the second time there's a slight variation. Blum 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 blum. There we go. And again, probably going to have to zoom that up a little bit. Okay. Try this one. Just a little behind. There we go. And then we need this one. Copy, paste. See if this works. And we'll make that last note a little short. Whoops. Dum, bum, bum. Okay, let's see if that is syncing up. Okay, actually fit pretty good. Let's hear it with the guitars. Cool. So, all right, so we've got like the foundation of the music. Let's have a listen. Cool. So not too shabby. It's you know, it's always interesting. Like, it always sounds so much better once you start like getting everything together. You know, like when you first start, it's like it's okay, and then once you start kind of piecing it together, there's some pretty cool stuff. But we shall see. So again, we have been streaming for about 2 hours, so I think we're probably going to call it a wrap soon. But I would be curious, to kind of hear some feedback from you guys. If you have, what you think. Do you enjoy seeing the writing and the recording process, or is it not quite as fun because it's not quite as engaging as some of the other, other activities? Do you have any suggestions on, what would make it more enjoyable? What would make it more, exciting? I certainly appreciate that. Thanks, Daniel. Daniel says came out good. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I would probably, if I wanted to spend a little more time, I'd maybe add some vocals, maybe some lead guitar, but there's a lot going on, so I don't know if, more guitar layers would just be too kind of chaotic, too messy and stuff. Probably the next thing I'd do is like try to see if I could come up with like a vocal part to add to it. One thing I thought would be kind of cool, I will say, if, whatever the finished product ends up being, like I may end up finishing these on my own and then posting a little, duet clip myself, like taking the finished product and posting it as a duet on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that kind of thing. So, but anyway, Daniel, Hannah, Jack, everyone who's tuned in, Stanley, I do appreciate y'all watching, do appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me just say a couple things real quick. So, one, today is actually the voting might be done. There is some of you know that I am entered into a contest with the potential to win. Let's see. Okay, there's still 2 hours. Cool. Okay, so I am in a contest where the winner says, "Oh, hey, Moonlight, I am very late." Yeah. Daniel says, "I like it, but I think it takes away from some of your music. We like your music, and personally, I want to hear your music." Well, cool. Well, thank you. Well, let's see. Moonlight, just to get you up to speed, what's happening. So, trying these songwriting segments, and I'd like it if they could work, but I still want them to be enjoyable. That's the whole point of these streams, is you guys have to enjoy them and stuff. And so the concept here was to find some some drum beats from TikTok, and then I was just going to add music to it and stuff. And so that's what we did. If you can see here, this bottom track, this blue line here, this is a drum beat from TikTok, and just brought that audio in. There was a drummer online who just kind of played it and posted it. And then I kind of went through with my guitar and kind of wrote a guitar part and got that recorded, and then just finished adding a bass. And later I would maybe add vocals and stuff. And the only tricky thing is, when doing this stuff, there's the creative process is so. Again, it's like you're discovering. It's hard. Like, there's a lot going on in my head. I'm listening and I'm like trying things out and I'm coming up with ideas and I'm like, do I like that? Like I'm trying to find something good. But for anyone watching, they might not be nearly as engaged as I am with, the music that I'm working on and stuff. And so, Daniel's saying I like it, but personally it takes away from some of your music. I would hope that, that's always the tricky thing, because you are right that when you're doing a duet, it's not purely, my idea. It's not like, oh, here's a beat that I came up with. I'm taking someone else's beat and kind of trying to add my flavor to it. If there's no cowbell, I don't want any part in it. There's kind of a cowbell. There's I'm not sure what part of the drum he's hitting, but he's got this like tuned percussion. Anyway, I'll let you hear real quick, Moonlight, what we came up with. And Daniel, I appreciate the feedback, and so I don't know if, the only suggestions I could maybe think of, I could choose in advance some beats, and I could, rather than, again, I was kind of rushing to get this together today. I was running out of time, and so these aren't necessarily the 3 beats that I wanted to choose. At the beginning of the stream, I presented 3 drum beats. And if I had more time, probably what I would have done is go through all the beats that I found and pick like my 3 favorite and then present those. And then so you would be picking something. It's not just a random beat that I'm now trying to write something to, but it's a beat that I actually, I guess, connect with, or something that resonates with me. And I'm like, man, I think I could write something cool to this. And so maybe that would be a little better than just picking any random beat and trying to make it happen. But here's what we came up with. So I'll let you have a listen to it. There's the cowbell, this little tuned percussion. And then some dings right there from the ride bell. Not a cowbell, but a ride bell. Cool. So that's what I came up with. But yeah, Daniel says the creative process is extremely fun, but can take a while. Yes, that's very true. For me, I can get caught in the moment of being creative, but getting caught in the moment is probably what we enjoy and need for writing good music. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like if I'm being open and I'm being honest with you guys, like, you know, it's what I came up with is kind of cool, but I'm not going to say like, man, I love this. You know, it's like, if I were doing this on my own, like I'd spend a lot more time with the first riff idea. Like I'm basically showing you guys the same process that I would do. Moonlight says, honestly, I'd say remove the cowbell. But yeah, like I would start with the guitar, but I would probably cycle through several ideas until I found something that was like, okay, I like that. That's something that's resonating with me. But when doing it for a stream, there's a little bit of pressure. Like I'm trying to produce a finished product as quickly as I can, and so I'm trying not to be too thorough. You know, I'm trying to just like just pick like the first idea that's like, oh, that's decent. We'll roll with that. You know, but you know, maybe that's not as enjoyable. Maybe just picking a decent idea, then you end up just getting kind of a decent product, you know. Moonlight says the guitar sounds good, but I think the drum tempo is a little too upbeat. Not gonna lie, it kind of sounds like a rock version of Koopa Troopa Coconuts Mall. I'd have to hear that, but I can kind of already guess what that probably sounds like. Yeah, well, that was one thing I kind of suggested. If you mean like the drum beat sounds a little like kind of out of character with my, you know, what I usually do for music. One way I could potentially remedy that is by being a bit more selective with the drum beats that I choose. When I first started this stream, Moonlight, Daniel was there, but I presented three drum beats, but they were just, you know, they were the first three drum beats that I could set up to present. They weren't necessarily my favorite three of all the ones I selected. Like right now, you guys can't see it, but you know, on my computer I have a download folder, and I downloaded like a bunch of drum clips for the stream, and but I didn't get a chance to like I was trying to find a way to show them to you guys, but I don't know. Maybe I should have just put the audio in the track and then just let you listen to it and kind of pick. You know, maybe I shouldn't have worried about trying to set up a video so you guys could see it. But yeah, not sure. But we'll see. I definitely appreciate the feedback. You know, I definitely appreciate that. And you know, it'd be cool. Again, like I said, you know, and Daniel gets it too, that, you know, it is really fun, like the songwriting process, but it is it's a little time consuming, you know? And I don't know, it's kind of funny. It's like, a lot of those ideas are kind of like, you know, they're like lightning in a bottle a little bit, you know, like some of like the ideas that I really like, I never really set out to find them. They almost always happen by accident. And so I think that's such a hard thing to plan, you know, for a stream. It's so hard to be like, okay, for a stream, we're going to capture me coming up with a great idea. It's like, that happens so randomly, you know? Now, that's not to say that, that you can't come up with a good idea just from, you know, forcing, because I think, you know, I think, like when you're songwriting, you can't just rely on those spontaneous ideas. You have to, you know, especially if you're going to try to make a career out of it, you've got to produce something. So at some point, you just got to, you know, come up, you know, write an idea, even if it's, you know, not just like a great idea that came spontaneously. Moonlight says, I mean, it's still good, but it does sound a little out of the Quincy Kane sound, at least not your current discography. And that's good, you know, that's good feedback. So here's what I'll say. I'll say, you know, the next stream is not going to be a songwriting stream, but the next time we have a songwriting stream, I'll take your feedback in mind, and I'll oh, 1 second. Sorry, I had a little delay thing. And I'll do that. There's a couple solutions I can think. One, I might try the duets again, but I might try to be a bit more selective. I might try to choose them in advance and narrow them down to like the ones that, okay, this sounds like something that I would come up with, or this sounds like something in you know, in my ballpark, in my domain and stuff. Because I would agree, you know, like if we just listen to the drum beat by itself, let me mute. Which, first off, I actually have done a duet with this guy before, but it, you know, it was a different type of drum beat. But yeah, the drum's really good, but yeah, it's not really something that I would have written. I mean, that kind of shuffle groove, kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know if I do that too much, especially like later when we get into kind of some of the funky like accents. Like I definitely, you know, that's a little out of my ballpark, kind of using some of those different percussive elements. So, so yeah, I would think that maybe, you know, one remedy I could try. Let's see, Moonlight says, well, if the songwriting streams take too long, you could just do the riff writing streams. We support you no matter what you do. It sounds very Reliant K at first. Yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, if you just heard it, you know, it kind of has a very like kind of upbeat, kind of punkish kind of sound. No, I appreciate your support, but this is, you know, the streams are supposed to be enjoyable for you guys too. I'm trying to just trying to come up with ways to keep the streams a little fresh, you know, and I know that I don't have to go overboard with that. I know, like, I would like at least, like, 4 ideas to cycle through, which is what I have right now. I've got, like, 4 ideas, and so that each stream is something, like, a little different. It's not exactly the same thing, but I still want those 4 ideas to, you know, be very enjoyable and stuff. And so, yeah, so if there's a way I can make this, you know, more engaging and more fun, you know, great. But if it ends up not working, you know, then no worries. I'll replace it with something that works better. But we'll see. You know, I'll try like a few more of these, and we'll see what happens. You know, because I can tell too. You know, I'm not blind. Like I can tell when we have a stream and it's like, man, everyone is super engaged and lots going on in the chat, and you know, just a lot of fun, and I'm streaming too long because, you know, because we're all having a good time. You know, I can tell that, and I can tell when like I'm wrapped up in what I'm doing, but, you know, no one else is and stuff. So you know, that's just the reality of it. It's you know, no hard feelings or anything like that. It's just yeah, that's just kind of the reality of the matter. So we'll see. But hey, you know, hey, I do appreciate your feedback. It's really it's really helpful, and I appreciate your support and you guys tuning in and stuff. Moonlight, it is unfortunately is a little late. I think I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But I do appreciate you tuning in. A couple things I will inform you guys of. So one, some of you might know that I am currently in a competition for you know, where the winner gets to meet Tony Hawk. So it's kind of just been a voting competition thing. So 2 weeks ago, I advanced to the top 20 in my group, and then next week was voting for, or last week was voting for the top 15, and this week has been voting for the top 10. And so I'm posting a link in the chat, but that link takes you to where you can vote for my, it goes to my profile, and you can vote for me. And last time I checked, I think I was actually first in my group, so so that's nice. So this is for the top 10, and then this next week will be for the top 5, and then I don't know what happens after that. I'm guessing they're going to start, narrowing it down to who the actual winner is. But if you guys want to vote for me so I could potentially have a chance to meet Tony Hawk, I would appreciate that. That'd be sweet. Now, again, I am first, but I'm first in my group. So I'm not the only person who's first in their group. There's other groups and other people who are first in their group. So I don't know how much of a, I don't know how much of a chance I have to win. Like, I don't know if I'm like, wow, I'm doing really good, or if it's like, no, it's still super up in the air. But thanks, Daniel. Appreciate that. So Moonlight says, yeah, go get some rest. Hopefully I'll catch the stream earlier next time. Thanks, Moonlight. I do appreciate that. And then Daniel says, it's like astrophotography. Everyone loves the beautiful pictures, but no one wants to know how the process is done. It's very, very time consuming. And yeah, I think I could agree with that. I hope you get to meet Grandpa Hawk. Yeah. Yep. He's getting up there and stuff. The poor man. But I do hope I get to meet him and sit on his front porch and hear his stories and stuff. So I don't know if he's got a front porch. So, yeah. So that's one thing going on. Other thing, everyone watching, don't forget to like and share, the video and all that stuff, all that good stuff. I appreciate that support. Oh, and Moonlight, just so you know, I think Daniel, you heard earlier, but I do have a new song coming out. I've actually today I uploaded what was it? My song "Love's Not Fair." Now it's currently being distributed, so it's probably not like it's not out on streaming yet, but it should be in streaming in the next few days. And then I will have the video coming Monday, so you guys can keep an eye out for that. My next track, Love's Not Fair, will be released very soon. The video's coming Monday. And thanks, Moonlight. Appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, so that song's coming, and I've been making a lot of promotional content. So, yeah, Moonlight seems very exciting. Is it on Bandcamp? It will be on Bandcamp soon. I would have uploaded it to Bandcamp today, but again, I was kind of pressed for time. I think I'm going to get it on Bandcamp by Saturday. I should have it there, so I will. Yeah, and Daniel, I'm pretty sure you're on my email list. So anyone who's on my email list, you will be notified. Like, you'll get early access. I will notify you guys as soon as it is available to listen to, and give you guys a link and stuff so you can check that out. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Here's another link. If you'd like to support me so I can keep going, there's a link in the description and in the chat for a virtual tip jar. And this enables me just so I can keep bringing you guys content and eventually make it bigger and better. I kind of laugh at that because, trying to make it better. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's experimental. But hey, that's the whole thing about experimenting. Hopefully you guys got that, the only way you figure things out is by experimenting. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's what these tests are for. I always think of the Grinch, when he, when he's testing out his sleigh or whatever from the Jim Carrey movie. He's like, airbag's a little slow, but that's what these tests are for. Moonlight says, I'm totally not going to gatekeep. That's not fair at all. Hello. Good night, Quincy. See you next time. Well, thank you, Moonlight. Appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you have a good night as well. Let's see, anyone who is watching and wants to be notified, there is a link to join my email list, and that way you can get early access to my songs when I release them and such. And I can let you guys know when that stuff comes out as soon as possible. So, Moonlight, Daniel, and anyone else who's tuned in, Stanley, Steven from earlier, Jack, Hannah, all you guys, appreciate you tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Until next time.